The hoverboard revolution rolls to a stop. Find out why Temple is banning the portable Segways.
And a big win in the Big Five for Temple basketball on a special day for the Shrine of Philly Hoops.
And a touching story of compassion. Temple students make life easier for kids with cancer. Hello and welcome to Temple Update. I'm Erin Patterson.
And I'm Taggart Houck. The big story in Philadelphia this week. Philadelphia is under a blizzard watch leading into the weekend.
That's right. For the first snow of the new year, looks like it's coming in force, and the first of it might be just hours away. This weather broke the Philadelphia record for the longest streak without snow accumulation, but all that should be over by Friday night. As you can see, a massive system is heading our way now. Winter storm Jonas is on its way up the East Coast and will reach the area by this weekend.
Our Kelly Antonacci is outside right now braving the cold with some more info about Winter Storm Jonas. Kelly?
Yeah, that's right. It's freezing out here, and what started as a disturbance off the coast of California has now turned into a full-fledged blizzard with chilly temperatures, wind gusts of up to 40 miles per hour, and possible snow up to a foot. Now, these factors has everyone worried about possible closings and major power outages for the area of Philadelphia, which has everyone on campus preparing for the long weekend to come. With only 0.5 inches of measurable snow so far, Philadelphia's winter season hasn't been so white. But that's all about to change once Snowstorm Jonas kicks into high gear on Friday night. And students are already planning for the long weekend ahead.
I plan on studying this weekend, so I'm going to stay inside and study.
Probably stay inside, stock up on food.
Because I don't plan on leaving the dorm, because if it's over a foot of snow, I'm not walking in that. So that's my preparation, bunker down and try to stay warm.
The university says that they are monitoring forecasts to coordinate a response that will ensure the safety of the campus, but many students are still concerned.
And like walking on the pavement has been really slippery, and so I can just imagine if it is icy or like black ice and you can't tell, it could be really dangerous.
Kind of a little worried about it because I don't want to slip and fall and get hurt, but just got to watch what you're doing, make sure you're stepping where it's safe to step, and that's it.
Now, the university says they're trying to coordinate their resources to make sure that Paley Library and the Tech Center remain operational throughout the weekend, as well as salting paved walkways like Leocoris Walk behind me as early as tomorrow. Now, I'll be back in the studio to give you an hour-by-hour breakdown of Snowstorm Jonas, as well as your full 5-day forecast. Live from Leocoris Walk for Temple Update, I'm Kelly Antonacci.
Thanks, Kelly. We'll be sure to bundle up out there this weekend and make sure to follow all the latest news on Winter Storm Jonas on TempleUpdate.com. Now, switching gears, we have new developments in the sexual assault case against Bill Cosby. An email could unravel the Montgomery County DA's case against the Temple alum. A prosecutor allegedly promised Cosby that his statements in a 2005 civil lawsuit would not be used to bring criminal charges. Former DA Bruce Castor says he sent an email to his successor telling her not to prosecute Cosby because of that agreement. It's up to a judge to decide if that qualifies as immunity.
An armed robbery early Monday morning prompted a quick TU alert for Temple students. According to police reports, the suspect robbed the victim at gunpoint. The crime took place less than a block away from Temple Hospital. The Temple Gymnastics Club's return from break to an unpleasant surprise. Vandals smashed mirrors, broke TVs, and damaged walls on the team's practice gym in Pearson McGonigal. Chalk and unknown chemicals were also dumped on the gym floors and mats. The damage was quickly repaired, and police are still looking into possible suspects.
Temple students got to meet with veteran study abroad peers at this week's Spring Study Abroad Fair. The event gave information about all programs offered by Temple. Experienced study abroad students stressed that it is not an opportunity to be missed.
Experience to be abroad, to live in a new place, and to experience something a little different that is outside of their comfort zone.
Students also received information about international internships and scholarships. And Temple Update is also studying abroad this semester. Be sure to follow us for special reports from international correspondents around the world. This year's reports will be from London and Tokyo.
Coming up next on Temple Update, the hottest new trends of the year are getting some pushback here on North Broad. We'll have the details on Temple's hoverboard ban. And the Cathedral of Basketball played host to some Big Five doubleheader action. Kylie Winkler will be with us at the sports desk with the results.
Whenever they're behind, you read, they catch up.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
We've all seen them by now, Tag, hoverboards. But the hottest trend of this cold new year is finding some resistance around the area.
Yeah, that's right, Erin. From spontaneous fires to injuries, the hoverboard just can't catch a break. And now the university is taking action. Rob DiRienzo has the story.
University officials have made it clear. You can't even bring your hoverboard on campus anymore. The trendy toys have caught a reputation for catching fire.
Holy cow.
And injuring riders. In a statement, the university said, quote, Temple University is prohibiting these devices on all university campuses, including in residence halls and academic buildings, unless or until the university determines that appropriate standards can be implemented to reduce associated safety and fire risks. Beginning with the spring 2016 semester, hoverboards may not be used, charged, or stored anywhere on campus. And while there haven't been any incidents on campus, a lot of the students we spoke to were actually on board with the decision to ban them.
I mean, they were a little annoying having to be like behind them if I wanted to walk or anything, so I see where the decision's made.
First off, the whole exploding thing, and then just the fact that, I don't know, they're kind of like distracting.
It can kind of get in the way. It does kind of pose like a safety hazard. I could see why they banned it. If anybody were to fall, it's on campus. So.
Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Rob DiRienzo.
Well, Temple basketball is finally gaining some steam in the new year.
We'll go now to Kylie Winkler, back from London and back on the sports desk. Kylie?
Hey guys, and hey there, Owl fans. Welcome to this edition of the Sports Desk. I'm Kylie Winkler. Now this week, Temple Owls could be spotted on more than just the court. Many student athletes did their part for MLK Day. But first things first, we need to talk about that red-hot basketball team. For the first time since 2004, the Palestra welcomed a Big Five doubleheader. And just like old times, the Cathedral of College basketball was full for the Temple LaSalle opener, followed by a Penn-St. Joe matchup. Jalen Bond kicked off the night, scoring Temple's first 4 points with 2 beautiful post moves. Freshman Trey Lowe scored 8 points for the Owls in his second career start, and he almost gets this bucket to go, but runs right over cameraman Dan Ray in the process. Temple led 33-25 going into the half. LaSalle wouldn't go down without a fight, though, cutting Temple's lead to only 1 point, but the Owls weren't having any of that. The 8-0 run gives them a comfortable 13-point lead. Brown and Coleman dominate down the stretch and secure the Owls' 10th win of the season. Final score, 62-49. And we saw some promising plays from freshman Trey Lowe, who made his second career start Wednesday night. The sports desk, Rocco DeSango, explains just how important the underclassmen are to the future of Temple basketball.
From the classic rollouts to the sound of the pep band playing its upbeat tune, the Palestra is all that is Big Five basketball.
You know, when you play a Big Five game, especially at the Palestra, it's going to be very competitive. No team is going to back down.
For seniors like Quentin DeCozy and Jalen Bond, it was their last start at the Palestra. But the two were happy with the production they saw from the 2 freshmen who got the start alongside them.
With Trey's start, he brings a lot of spark, you know. He's a great player for us on both ends of the court. they feed off his energy.
Ernest, he has a lot of potential. He's still learning the game, but like you said, he's young and he's going to be all right in this program. He has a lot of potential, and he likes to work hard, so that's going to take him a long way.
From greats like Pepe Sanchez, Eddie Jones, Mark Macon, and John Baum, the Temple Owls have had their fair share of Big Five greats. Now it's time for Trelo and Ernest Aflakwe to take over the Cathedral of College Basketball.
It was a dream, and I'm excited. It came through, and I'm just really excited.
It was a great experience. Some of these places I've never heard of, but in this gym right here, I know a lot of great things have happened, so it's an honor to be playing here.
Lowe and Aflakwe combined for 14 points against LaSalle in their first starts of many at the Palestra. And maybe one day, we will see their pictures on the walls with the greats that have played there before them. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Rocco DeSangro.
But the Owls' performance off the court is just as important as what they do on it. Student athletes volunteered their time this Martin Luther King Jr. Day to help those in need in the local community. Flocks of owls spent the day of service at churches in the area and worked on a variety of different projects. Phil Abundance has announced their Threes for Hunger program. Every time a Temple basketball player shoots a three-pointer, the Fresh Grocer will donate a case of canned goods to the organization. For stories like that and much more, follow us on Twitter at @TU_sportsdesk. I'll send it back over to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Kylie. Now, still to come on Temple Update, a nationwide initiative to help children with cancer is gaining traction here at Temple.
And our Kelly Antonacci is warming up again after her blustery live shot. She'll have your winter storm Jonas forecast coming up next.
The earthquakes you see in movies are one thing, but real life is a completely different animal. Just because you can't predict an earthquake doesn't mean that you can't prepare for one. In the event of a real earthquake, you should drop, cover, and hold on. Visit ready.gov/earthquake and practice what to do to keep you and your family safe in the event of a real earthquake. And you'll be seen as a hero by your family and your loved ones.
Visit ready.gov/earthquake today.
All this cold weather around campus has really made it that much more challenging to get from building to building.
Oh, no doubt. When I walk outside, my face freezes. Thank goodness we have Kelly Antonacci to tell us what's going on. Kelly, what's this weekend like?
Yeah, I don't think you need me to tell you that it's very, very cold out. I'm just getting feeling back in my fingers. We have a current temperature of 32 degrees, and you can tell from the shot of Leah Course Walk, skies were nice and clear earlier today, but that's all about to change tomorrow during the day, and especially at night. There is now an official blizzard watch for the Philadelphia region, which will be in effect until Sunday morning. And although this doesn't mean more snow, it does mean lower visibility and stronger winds. Average wind speeds will be around 20 to 30 miles, but don't be too surprised if you see up to 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts frequently throughout the weekend. But let me break this blizzard down for you hour by hour. As you can see, Jonas isn't supposed to hit until around 6 p.m. tomorrow night, and even then temperatures will still be in the 30s and wind speeds will only be around 10 miles per hour. But here's the 5-day forecast. On Thursday, today, high was at 37, but tomorrow, going into tomorrow, skies are going to start getting cloudy, and we have a high of 36 and a low of 27, and those wind gusts should make it feel like it's in the single digits. And on Saturday, all that snow is expected to continue into the morning and the night, and on Sunday, finished in the morning, and on Monday, sunny skies back out again. And for all your TU weather updates, don't forget to follow us at TU Weather Watch. Tag and Erin, back to you guys.
Excellent. One Temple club is working to cure childhood cancer, one hat at a time. The goal of Love Your Melon is to give a beanie to every child in America with cancer. Temple's chapter is gaining support from celebrities on social media, with some reality stars and even some Philadelphia Eagles posting pictures with the hats. The founders of Temple's chapter got involved because they say that the fight against cancer is personal. If you want to support the club and buy a Love Your Melon hat, make sure to click on Temple University at the checkout.
That's all for Temple Update. For the latest news, log on to our website, templeupdate.com. For Erin Patterson and the rest of the Update team, I'm Taggart Houck.
We'll see you next time.